Shabbat Shalom, Israel. First off, we want to give a call out Yahweh by Shem Mashiach, woman like Yahweh Shai, to the Most High and His Son for leading us into another wonderful Sabbath day, giving us rest out of this wicked captivity. Put my headphones on. Salakia, giving us rest out of this wicked captivity, man. All right. I look forward to every Sabbath, man. All right. I want to give a mighty shalom to the elect elders out here that's been pushing this truth for decades and decades, motivating me to keep pushing this truth, not being faint-hearted and weak in this truth, man. All right. I want to give a shalom to the Battle Axe captains out here to kind of raise me up in this thing. Captain Benaniyah, Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Maccabees, Captain Yard, shalom to my captains, man. All right. I want to give a shalom to Officer Yaakov down there holding it down in Memphis. All right. Brother Ray up there in Minnesota holding it down. Brother KJV somewhere out there, right, driving trucks, holding it down. Brother KJV. All my brothers and sisters in this truth, man. Shalom to all the caps. Shabbat shalom to all Israel, man. Because we're all one body in this thing, right? Shalom, Sister Dea. Shalom, 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 Princess Keo. All right, shalom. All right. So today's lesson, we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna try to not make this long. I know I say that all the time. I'm gonna count my precepts at the very end. I'm gonna show y'all how many precepts I got. It don't matter how long it is, man. Y'all sit in my class with joyfulness and gladness of heart, man. Ultimately, the Most High gave me the spirit to bring this class out. Let me count my precepts, anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 precepts and a law. All right. I'm gonna try not to expound so much. All right. Are you faithful or are you fearful? And this is a question that we have to ask ourselves. Even me, I had to kind of check my spirit on certain things. There's certain things that's been happening lately. That might have brothers and sisters a little shook up. Okay, so we're gonna bring this lesson out, man, because the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. All right. So we're gonna start off with faith. Y'all, brothers and sisters, please take notes. All right, precept your Bibles. We're gonna bring out precepts for faith. So these are good precepts to have. And then we're gonna jump down and we're gonna bring out precepts for fear. Because these are different emotions and spirits that we deal with. So y'all make sure that y'all write these precepts down. So when these afflictions do come on you, you'll know the scriptures to go to. Right? Shalom, says Genesis. Shalom, shalom. All right. I'm gonna jump right in. First precept I'm gonna get is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Hold on one second. Come on. First precept, Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. All right, let me get that. Salakia. My new Bible, because I always toe up Hebrews. Come on. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 1. It reads, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, man. All right. Faith is, when you read the word substance, in fact, let me just Google the word substance real quick. Substance. Definition, okay? Substance, all right? A particular kind of matter with uniform of properties, okay? It's material, it's matter, it's stuff, okay? It's fabric. A substance is stuff, man, all right? Because you may hope for a car, okay? You may hope for a house. You might hope for a pair of Jordans or something like that. Okay, that's the word. That's what substance means. Okay, let me read that again. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, man. Of things hoped for. So these are things that you're gonna obtain, although you don't see them. Okay, and that's what faith is, man. It's the substance of things hoped for. All right. And you really want to hope for spiritual things. All right. We don't want to be vain in the truth, but the Lord knows that we need things. He knows that we need cars. He knows that we need homes. He knows that we need clothes and things of such nature. Okay. Because that's going into that too, but we are actually going into the spirit. Okay. We're hoping ultimately to gain the kingdom. Okay. That's our whole reason of being in this walk, is putting our nation together and getting the kingdom back, man, and getting back rulership of this earth. All right. That's why we walking this walk, man. We running this marathon, man. All right. It says now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, man. Right. So you have to keep that in mind. All right. Let's get some examples of that, man. In fact, let me get another precept real quick. Let everybody go to Romans chapter 8, verse 24, real quick. I'm gonna hold it right there. I go to Romans chapter 8, verse 24. Shalom, Sister Heaven Hound 55. Shalom, Officer Yaakov. Shalom, shalom. All right. Like you. Romans chapter 8, verse 24. All right. And it reads. All right. It reads, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is not seen, Salakia. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope, man. So y'all have to keep that in mind, okay? Because that's where a lot of us waver when it comes to this truth, man. All right. Like, I'm gonna just give y'all an example, man. Like a certain bill might need to be paid. Your lights might be finna get cut off. You know, then you start wavering, you know, you're like, Lord, you know, I've been paying my arms, you know. You get the wavering. Okay, but you can't, man, y'all can't be shaken by these things. Okay, let me read that again. Verse 24, it says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is not seen is not hope, man, because you know that it's there already. And that's the uncomfortable thing about faith. Having faith can be uncomfortable. Okay, because it's kind of like, you know, like you walking blindly, man, but you have to walk blind in faith, man. All right, faith is the substance of things hoped for, man. All right. Let me read 24 again. It says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen. It says, it's like it, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do he yet hope for it? All right. That's just like, okay, I need $200. All right. And I need $200. I got this bill coming. I need $200. But if you got $200 laying there on the table, I mean, you're not hoping for that because this is something that you can see. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for. All right. The Lord is going to always make a way for you. All right. But you can't waver in the faith, man. All right. You can't bug out. This is, we're going to keep using that bill. You can't bug out and start leaning on your own understanding because you don't see it right then and there, man. The Lord is going to always make a way, man. But you have to open that door. And sometimes we have to put our pride to the side too, man. All right. That's what brothers and sisters in the truth are for, also to help each other, man. But like I say, you know, you bug out and you start, well, let me go sell something. Right. If you know what I mean. All right. Well, let me go get, you know, let me go holler at little Pookie and I'm gonna see a little Pookie on front me of QP of weed or something like that. You see? Now you bugging out and you leaning on your own understanding, thinking that the Lord is not going to fight for you, man. All right. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, man. All right. Let me read 24 again. All right. Shalom, Sister Odetta. Shalom, Sister Mary Houston. House of Daniel. Shalom. All right. Let me read 24 again. It says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for? All right. But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. And that's what we have to do, man. We have to wait on the Lord, man. Even right now, we waiting on Christ to crack that sky and to save us, man. We patiently waiting to come out of this captivity, man. Right? I'm tired of getting up working for these damn heathen every morning. I got to be up at 5 a.m. and it's a struggle to get up every morning. Damn, I got to do it again just to make it through every week, man. All right. But we have to be patient in this truth. All right. We have to be patient. And when we're not patient, that's how, man, you can get into a lot of trouble. All right. For not being patient. That's how you get sifted out. All right. Like we always say, this truth, it's a marathon. It's not a race, man. You're not sprint, man. Pace yourself, man. All right. Let me get the next precept. All right. Get the next precept. Let me keep reading. Verse 26. Let me keep reading it. It says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. And that's why it's important to stay in the Spirit, man. All right. Because we are strong in our infirmities, man. All right. It says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. For we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself making intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered, man. All right. So we have to stay grounded in this truth. We have to stay grounded in these scriptures, man. All right, and not let this world carry our mind somewhere where it don't need to be. You know, and now all of a sudden we don't think that the Lord could take us out of this situation. All right. I want to bring Sirach 2 out, but I'm gonna save it for later on. I want to bring it out now, but I'm gonna save it. Let's get the next precept. Let's go to James chapter 2 and verse 18 real quick. James 2 and 18, y'all. Because not only just having faith, you know, because Christianity teaches you to have faith all day long, man. All right, but let's just see. Okay, let's see what James chapter 2 and verse 18 say. We're gonna start at verse 17, okay? It reads, James chapter 2 and verse 17. It says, even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone, man. So we just can't have faith. Okay. Like I say, you can't be proud. I mean, if you need help, you have to reach out for help. But man, you have to have the works. You gotta, I mean, you gotta be a brother or sister that's keeping these commandments. Like you really giving your all to keep these commandments. You're not being slothful, man. You're not being a nigga. All right. You're not being a nigga messing your stuff off. You messing off all your money, you know, you buying damn, you being shopping, you buying prostitutes on the DL. All right. You know, you spending your money, you're not managing your money. You really in the world is being a nigga. Now you down, and now you know, then now you want to ask your brothers or your sisters for money, man. All right. You have to make sure that your works are pure, man. All right, let me read 17 again. It says, even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead being alone. So make sure that you put in good works, man. Make sure you serving the Lord to the fullest, man. Making sure that you staying in the spirit and you walking in the spirit, man. All right. Even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead being alone. So you got to have faith in Christ. You have to have faith in the Most High God that He's going to bring you out of this situation. But as well, you got to put it in the works. And that part, a lot of us be slipping on the works part because we, like I say, we grew up in Christianity. You know, we grew up in Christianity, you know, so we used to being slack when it comes to the works and honoring the Lord with our mouth. But when our works, you know, we ain't talking about it, man. All right. Verse 18, it says, yea, a man say, it's like it says, yea, a man may say, thou hast faith and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, man. And I will show thee my faith by my works, because you show your faith by your works. You show the Lord that you have faith in Him by doing what He tells you to do, basically. All right. When you do the opposite and you're wavering, the Lord's telling you that I got you, although you don't see the substance yet. All right. All right. The Lord telling you I got you, but you stray off and do something else, man. All right. It says, and I will shew thee my faith by my works. All right. So let's just make sure that we stand in the spirit. Like we know we getting these afflictions coming from our jobs, you know, coming from different family members, you know, all these things are happening to us, man. But you got to remember, we have to stay in the spirit and we have to wait on the Lord and be patient. All right. All right. Shalom, Daob Israel. Shalom, brother Lamar Benton. Shalom, Aki. All right. Let's get the next precept though. All right. Let's go back to Hebrews. Let's go back to Hebrews chapter 11. And we're gonna start at verse 3, right? Hebrews 11 and 3, man. All right. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 3. It says, through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear, man. All right. Let me read that again. It says, through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, because we know that Christ is the actual arm of the Lord. Our Father God gave His Son the blueprint, and Christ was the one that created everything. Okay. It says, through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Okay. Even like wind and air, man. I mean, you don't see it, but you know that it's there, right? All right. Let me keep going. Verse 4, it says, by faith, Abel offered unto God. All right. Let me read that again. It says, by faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh, man. All right, because our forefathers live in these scriptures, man. All right, and our forefathers' great works are gonna be sung. It's a great song that's gonna be sung throughout time and forever, man. All right. I'm gonna read that again. Verse 4, it says, by faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice. So, you know, Cain brought the least. The Most High God commanded them to bring a certain sacrifice. All right. And Cain brought the least. Let me give you a quick example. Like when you look at Saul, the Lord specifically told King Saul, hey, destroy the Amalekites, all right? Destroy the men, the women, destroy the little babies, all right? Destroy the animals, destroy everything. But what did Saul do? Saul leaned on his own understanding. All right. He kept the king alive, right? And not only that, he kept the best of the animals. All right. Which was abominable sacrifice to the Lord, man. All right. We tend to lean on our own understanding. We thinking that we're getting gain, but we're actually losing, man. The Lord said, kill them cattle and them cattle, kill that cattle, man. The Lord is going to increase you more than these cattle. All right. And we live like that in life sometimes, man. All right. We rather stick our hand in the cookie jar rather than waiting and receiving the things that the Most High is going to give to us, man. All right. In abundance, man. All right. So we have to keep these things in mind. Shalom, shalom, brother Ray, Israel, in Minnesota. Shalom, shalom. All right. Yeah, let's move on. Let's go. Let's jump down to verse 6. Hebrews 11. Let's just jump down to verse 6. All right. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, man. So, you know, we have to remember who we serving, man. Just like your child, man. Just imagine if your child didn't have faith in you, or, you know, you telling your child, look, hey, dad gonna get you, you know, whatever you need. Hey, just, you know, just wait until this day and I got you. Right. And your child not believing in you. All right. That'll make the father not want to do nothing for you, man. You see, if that makes sense. You tell your child, wait, I'm gonna get this for you Friday. Just hold on, wait. Your child go out and do something wicked and end up getting what you told him that you was gonna get him anyways. All right. You see, that's just a quick little example of something I just thought about. Verse 6, I'm gonna read it again. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of us diligently seek the Lord, but then we lose patience, man. And then we lose patience. We didn't put in all that work just for the Lord to destroy you, man. All right. We can't lose patience. We have to stay diligent in its truth. Verse 7, it reads, by faith, Noah being warned of God of things not seen yet. This part right here, it's like it. This part right here, I get excited sometimes when I read the scriptures, man. I'm gonna read verse 1 again. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Jump down to verse 7. It says, by faith, Noah being warned of God of things not seen as yet, man. Just like when we read these prophecies in this Bible, man, the Lord says, surely these things I speak will come to pass, man. So we have to wait patiently on these things, man. I say right now, this war in Israel is happening, man. Hey, World War III, it is coming, man. Though it tarry, hey, it won't take long. It will not tarry, man. All right. We have to believe and wait patiently for these prophecies to be fulfilled, man, in these scriptures, man. All right, let me start over. I said I wasn't going to expound as much, but I can't help it sometimes. Verse 7, it says, by faith, Noah being warned of God of things not seen as yet, man, moved with fear, man, because we have to fear the Most High God and not man, all right? It says, moved with fear, all right? When the Lord tell you something, man, do it, man. A lot of us don't fear God, man, and we fear the things of this world, man. That's why we tend to lean toward things of this world, man, and we got to check our spirit on it. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Verse 7, by faith, Noah being warned of God of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. And that's what we have to do. We have to prepare that ark for the saving of our households, man. In the same way, in the same manner, man. All right. By which he condemned the world and became heirs of the righteousness by which is by faith, man. All right. Which is by faith, man. Faith, you gotta understand. This is just, man. We in the same days as Noah, man. All right. Right now we are building the kingdom. We're building this ark, man. We're building this great ark. We're letting everybody know that there's going to be a flood, man. There's a flood coming, and nobody's listening, man. People are kind of mocking Noah. You know, the same things that we're dealing with. Our forefathers was dealing with the same thing, man. We got to have faith, and that's why these scriptures give us comfort, man. All right, we can't worry about the world because we are few. There's only a few of us compared to all these hard heads that's in the world, man. These hard-headed Negroes in this wicked world, man. Laughing and scoffing and pointing at your fringes, and the sisters got their hair wrapped. They call you an ancient mama and a pick-me and all these things, man. All right. They were doing Noah the same way. They were doing Noah in his household the same way. All right. I'm gonna read verse 8. It says, by faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out. And Abraham was told to leave his home and to leave, all his kinfolk behind and go into a land that he had never been in, man. And that's how we are on this truth. That's how we are on this walk. Man, we going on this journey into some stuff we had never seen, man. We didn't know that we was the Israelites waking up to this truth and keeping the commandments, venturing out to not celebrating the things that our family members celebrate, venturing out to we just going into another place, man, where our family are not following. All right. We're separating ourselves, man. We walking out of this darkness, man. All right. And it may seem a little strange, it may seem a little funny, man, but you gotta have faith, man. Don't let people waver, have you wavering in this truth, man. All right. Yeah, we are venturing out, man. All right. Into a new world, the world of Israel, man. All right. And it may seem strange. All right, but let me keep reading though. All right. I'm gonna read 8 again. It says, by faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed and went out, man, knowing whither he went. All right, not knowing whether he went. That's my point. Noah didn't know where he was going. Just like the Most High telling us, hey, get up and keep my commandments. Yeah, things are gonna get a little strange, but just do what I tell you to do. And so we have to make sure that we walking like our forefathers. All right. Verse 9, it says, by faith, he sojourned in the land promised, as in a strange country. Right. And right now we're in a strange country, man. All right. We were probably born here in America, but when we were born again, all right, we on this journey and we walking through the valley of shadow of death. All right. Walking through nasty, dirty Babylon, man. All right. So this is a strange place to us now. Now I look around, I'm like, man, I didn't understand how wicked this place is, man. All right. I'm gonna read down again. It says, by faith he sojourned in the land, in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. Right? For he looked for a city which foundations, whose builder and maker is God, man. Okay. The Lord send Abraham out to build a whole nother nation, man. The nation of Israel, man. All right. Send us out to, I mean, we're the youngest nation on the earth, man. All right. All right, let's just get the next precept. Let's get the next precept. Let's jump to 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 1. All right. I just wanted to give y'all a few faith precepts. Hey, all of Hebrews chapter 11 is a great read, man. All right. I had this and there's other precepts that you can go to break these things down. I'm just trying not to have a 3-hour class. All right. I'm just trying to keep it simple, y'all. All right. Hebrews chapter 11. Hey, if you lack in faith, hey, face the east. All right. And pray to the Most High to give you faith, to increase your faith in these last days. That's a prayer that I pray almost every day. For the Lord not to take my Holy Spirit away from me. That's one of the big ones. And to increase my faith, because you're going to need faith. Things are finna get messed up on this earth, man. We finna get the precepts, man. We're gonna get the precepts, man. We're gonna get a little deeper as we go. Let me move on though. 2 Timothy. Salakia. I'm tired tongue today. 2 Timothy chapter 2, Salakia, 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. All right. Hey, if y'all having any kind of fear, are you feeling fearful about things? Write these precepts down, man. All right. Verse 7, it reads, 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. For God have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Of a sound mind, a mind that's at peace. A mind that's not always wondering, what about this? Or what about that, man? All right. The Lord hadn't given us the spirit of fear, man, but of power and of love, man. All right. What's the precept of love? 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. That goes back to keeping the commandments, man. As long as you keeping the commandments, you good. But that don't mean that you ain't gonna go through stuff. You gonna go through stuff, man. All right. What's that precept? Let me just bring this out. Because I writing this class, I mean, it could have been easily too many precepts. There's way too many. But I had to go. Let me see if I get this. This is Job. I'm just bring this out. This is Job chapter 1 and verse 9. Because y'all have to understand this thing, man. Coming up out of Christianity. All right. It says, Job 1 and 9, it says, then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse God and die. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God? And shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips, because Job's wife went the hell off. Why don't you just curse God and die? You going through all this stuff. I mean, because it could be your own wife that, you know, get out of the spirit, and she say something like that, and it just bring you out of the spirit, or your husband, or anybody, man. But you got to hold your integrity, and you got to stay in the spirit, man. Job had great Job had Salaki, Job had great faith, man. That showed a lot of great faith that Job had going through all those afflictions and not turning his back on the Most High God, man. I'm gonna read that last part again. It says, what? Shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil? So you're gonna receive evil from the Lord too, because we're gold being tried in the fire, man. The Lord kept giving us the kingdom. He kept bringing us out of captivity over and over and over again, and we didn't appreciate this thing, man. This time he gonna make us work for it, man. And he finna purify us, man. All right, because this is the end all be all, man. All right, come on. All right, let's go back. Now let's go to the next precept. Let's go to the next precept. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. Let's get Matthew 10, 28. Another fear precept, man. All right, we should be fearful out here. We shouldn't be fearful of wars and rumors of wars, and you're hearing about what do you call them, sleeper cells? You know, it might be sleeper cells. You know, we worried about damn Hamas or something blowing us up. You know, hey, the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, and it ain't nothing that we got to worry about as long as you keeping these commandments. All right, but let you be wavering in the commandments, and the Most High catch you off guard, man. Shoot, man, you might get caught by something like that. All right. Next, the book of Matthew, chapter 10. Let me see if I want to start at 28. I'm gonna start at 28. No, I'm gonna start at verse 26. Matthew 10:26. It says, "Fear them not, therefore there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed." Let me read it again. "Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that should not be known. What I tell it's like it, what I tell you in darkness, that speaketh ye in the light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon your housetops." Man, don't be fearful out here, man. Man, wake up our people, let them know that they Hebrew Israelites. All right. Don't worry about being persecuted, man. All right. That's what the Lord is saying, man. Verse 27, I'll read that again. It says, "What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in the light," man. It's just like a football play. The Lord kind of get us in this huddle. He got 12 disciples. All right, y'all. He tell disciples to play, and then he go break. And then they go out and they execute that play, man, in public. All right. It says, "What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul," man. Because yeah, man, they can kill our body, but they can't kill our soul, man. All right. It says, "But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body," man. All right. Ultimately, fear the Most High God, man. These bodies, fleshly bodies, are nothing, man. Y'all know how many times y'all done died and came back on this earth? Y'all know how many times you died, your flesh turned back into dust, and the Lord regenerated you and put you back on this earth, man. All right. The flesh profit is nothing, man. All right. Let's get the next precept, man. In fact, let me get John 6:63 real quick, man. I had to read that on that note. It's not part of the lesson, but let me read that real quick. St. John chapter 6, verse 63. It says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life," man. All right. We have to continue to feed the spirit. We have to feed that soul, that spirit that's within us, man. All right. Don't be fearful, man. All right. Let's get the next precept. Let's get Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10 real quick. Shalom, Dexter. Shalom, all right. Yeah, brother Lamar. Yeah, Job is a man that we all need to strive to be like, man. I mean, Job, so much affliction that brother took. I mean, ultimately, Christ took the most. I mean, we got all kind of forefathers in the Bible that took all kind of afflictions, all kind, man. For mothers, that But yeah, Job is one of the examples that I look at. In fact, my bad. Let me go get something else real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick, y'all. I just, sometimes, man, you just gotta let the spirit guide you. Let me find this. Job, I think 23. Man, I keep jumping past. Oh, hold on. There you go, Job, chapter 23. And hey, watch this. Job chapter 23 and verse 2. Yeah, brother Lamar, you right, bro. All right. I'm gonna read Job 23. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Then Job answered and said, Even today is my complaint bitter. My stroke is heavier than my groaning." I love this precept. And I know when Christ was being afflicted, this is one of the precepts that he was thinking about, man. He was thinking about all the precepts as he was going through his afflictions, and that's the same way that we have to be. But let me break verse 2 down. It says, "Even today, my complaint is bitter." Yeah, even today, all the things that we go through, our complaint is bitter. We might be having physical ailments, might be going through, physical things, might be afflicted at work. Just all hell breaking loose, man. It says, "Even today is my complaint bitter." This part right here is the killer, though. It says, "My stroke is heavier than my groaning." That means I'm getting the mess beat out of me, but I'm not. You know how some people get hit a little bit and they just fall the hell out? They fall out and they making all kind of damn noise. All right. Job said, "My stroke is heavier than my groaning." Job being a soldier, man. All right. He kind of taking them strokes. He get a stroke. He's going, He's kind of holding it in, man. And that's how we got to be, man. We got to kind of suck it up when we get hit with these different afflictions in life, man. We can't be wimps all the damn time, man. All right. Man, we gotta kind of tough it out, man. And like Job is a great example of that, man. All right. Let's get back though. I kind of went off. All right. Let's get Revelations chapter 2 and verse 10, man. Like I said, I'm keeping this lesson nice and light and fluffy, man. You know, and kind of straight to the point. All right. Excuse my stuttering and my stammering. It's just is my stuttering look is worse at certain times. I don't know. Certain times of the year. I don't know what it is. All right. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. All right. I'm gonna start at verse 9. Might as well. Revelation 2 and 9, it says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And we got to keep that in mind, man. We are literally kings and princesses on this earth, man. So when we're taking our afflictions, man, hold your head up, man. Hold your head up, man. We're gods on the earth, man. So we have to walk like gods on the earth, man. You know, hey, we can't let this world just beat us up and have us all out of the spirit, man. Come on, man. We can't have this world tossing us to and fro, man. It says, I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, man. All right. The Lord knows what's going on. It ain't nothing hidden from the Most High God, whatever that y'all going through, man. The Lord know, man. The Lord knows the hell that we're going through in this place, man. All right. But it's a reason why he's doing this, man. I'm thinking about another precept, but I ain't gonna go there. All right. Verse 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, man, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. And 10 is not exactly 10 days. We don't know how many. It's just a perfect amount of days. All right. It says, and ye should have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. Because we actually striving for the kingdom, y'all. All right. Let me see there. Sufficient for thee, my strength. Sister Daya, you in the spirit, sis. That's I had quoted that precept earlier, but I couldn't think the exact precept what it was. But that's it. 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. We're gonna get that next. All right. Let me finish this one though. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, man. We have to be faithful unto death, man. All right. We have to endure. Hey, the Lord said those that endure to the end. Matthew 24 and 13, I believe. Those that endure to the end, those are the ones that's going to be saved. Not endure just for a little bit. Because I'm going to tell you, it's brothers that's going to be in this truth 10, 15, 20 years. And then at the end, they're going to fall out. And the Lord ain't going to save you. No matter how much work you put in, man. The Lord wants you to be faithful, man. Just like you want your wife to be faithful. You don't want, now, look, y'all, they got wives. Do you want your wife to be faithful sometimes? Who wants their wife just to be faithful sometimes? Who wants their wife to be faithful 5 years and then she fall out, but then she get back on and then fall off, man? Y'all have to look at it like that. And that's the understanding that I get. That's why the Lord wants you to be faithful to the end, man. All right. And yeah, man, we human. Yeah, we gonna fall. Okay. We're gonna fall sometime, but man, we gotta strive not to, man. We got to get back up immediately. King David said, I made haste. King David said, I made haste to keep the commandments, man. And Psalms 119, verse 49 to 50, I believe. I'm tempted, 59 to 60. I'm finna get now. I gotta go get it because I'm butchering it. When I butcher scriptures, I gotta go get it. But we have to make haste to keep the commandments. We have to endure this truth to the end, man. All right. We have to endure this truth to the end. This is the book of Psalms 119 and verse 59. It reads, I thought on my ways and I turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments, man. And this is after David went off, man. David went off and wrote 147, I believe. No, 150. I should know how many books. 150 books, man. The Psalms after he went out. He said, I may hasten to delay not to keep the command. Man, we're gonna have our little slips and falls, man, but we got to get up and we got to endure to the end, man. All right. All right, let's go back. Revelation. Yeah, all right, we finished Revelation 2 and 10. I'm gonna get that precept that Sister Adele put in there. That's the precept, sis. I should have had that on my paper. In fact, let me write it on my paper right now because I use this class later on too. 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. All right, so let's go there real quick. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, real quick. All right. Yeah. 2 Corinthians 12 and 9, it says, and he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness, man. When you at your weakest moment, that's when you're the strongest because you got the Lord right there. Man, the Lord is waiting. Man, that's the Lord's favorite part right there. Y'all got to understand, this is his favorite part. Now I'm going to make him weak, and I'm going to bring him down to his lowest. And right when he get low to the lowest, I'm going to just kind of scoop him up real quick. But some of us don't wait on the Lord and for him to scoop us up. I mean, he loved doing it. So let the Lord do that, man. All right. Let the Lord do that. All right. We gotta, we can't be wavering. All right. Most gladly, therefore, I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me, man. Because if we always, I'm telling you, we just always in good spirit, always in good health all the time. And man, how can the Lord show his power, man? All right. The Lord like to show us signs, man. He have you going through at your lowest. Man, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something, and it might not be that damn big of a deal, but I'm gonna tell you, I was doing real bad at one point in time, man. And I know I was keeping the commandment, I was paying alms and everything, and I was real down, you know. I mean, I stayed in the spirit though, but I was real low financially. I didn't know what the hell was going on at this, and we still had those little situations, but it's just this one specific time, and I know that it was the Most High God. I'm not being a prosperity preacher right now because the Lord is not all about giving you money, but the Lord got your back. He's going to give you what's sufficient for thee. Okay, it's precepts on that. I'm not going to go there. I'll do a class on that by itself. But, okay, I'm at the gas station. I got this damn credit card, and I know I hadn't been paying it on time. I know I got like $10 left on this damn card. I got a whole damn gas high as hell. I know I got a whole another week. I'm like, damn. And I hadn't been paying this card on time. I kind of been late paying it. Man, I pulled to the gas station. Well, damn, you know what? I was still in the spirit. Man, let me go put this $10 in here. I'm going to just keep doing the works. I wasn't sad about it. I'm finna do what I got to do. So I called the card. I just go to my app and look at the card, and they gave me like $1,000 increase on the damn card. Like, well, damn. I know I ain't been paying this card on time. I said, man, that wasn't but the Most High God. Like I say, this is not Christianity. I'm not trying to be a prosperity preacher, man. But the Lord will make you prosper in different areas, not just with money, man. He increase you with your family, with your relationship with your family. You see, the Lord, man, prosperity don't just mean money, man. All right. Well, let's move on. Man, Dexter throwing them precepts up there, man. Let me catch one of them right, real quick. Let's see what you got. Let's see. I kind of like to let everybody get a little something up in there. Yeah, that's a good one, Dexter. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 12. It says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up into the synagogues. Now, this is, we're going to literally go through these things. Some of us, but you got to think about this even right now in its truth. We're being persecuted in the same way our families are persecuting you, just trying to find any kind of evil report on you, Then got co-workers trying to find evil reports on you, just trying to find some kind of evil in you. Okay. Because I look at this a precept like this in all kind of aspects, man. All right. And the reason we go through these things because we're literally gonna go through this. So how are we gonna get through this right here that we're reading? That's put Luke 21 to 12. How are we gonna get through this when we can't face the afflictions that we face every day in life, being persecuted? Because these persecutions are gonna turn up. All right, I'm gonna read that from the top. It says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogue and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, man. All right. We ultimately being hated for the Lord's name, man. And it just amazed me to find out Christ is a Negro that looked just like a so-called Negro that looked just like me, man. Man, I look just like my king, man. And they hating him, man. They've been hating us from back then. That's why I'm telling when I came to this truth, man, it's like, damn, I understand. Everything makes sense now. All right. So if they hated Christ, man, hey, man, you and that's the king, okay? You know that they gonna hate us. But let's move on, man. Let's move on. I got sidetracked. You know, it's like it with my pencil at. I got sidetracked. All right, we got Revelation 2 and 10. Hey, let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 17 and verse 13. Go on, jump on down, try to knock some of these precepts out. Wisdom of Solomon, these just a few little fear precepts, man. Let's not be fearful in life. I'm gonna tell you, I kind of brought this class. I mean, because I'm going through some things right now. One thing I do pray every day. I pray for the Lord. This is what I pray. This is one of the things I ask the Lord to help me to endure the temptations that may come. Every morning, Lord, please help me to endure these temptations that may come, because they may come and they may not come. But Lord, please help me to endure these temptations. Hold on, y'all. The battery on my laptop. I'm gonna plug my laptop up. Hold on. Okay, we back on. What saved me working? Because I know that laptop was damn plugged in, man. All right. Help me to endure. I ask the Lord to help me to endure the temptations that may come and help me to stay in the spirit, man. All right. Because, man, hey, Satan hit you in a certain kind of way and you will just flip the hell out. Now you done lost your damn job, man. All right. All right. Let's get Wisdom of Solomon 17:13. Real quick. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17. I'm gonna start at verse 12. Wisdom of Solomon 17 is verse 12. Man, I love Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17, man, and 18. If y'all don't know, this is going back into Egypt and the things how when we were leaving Egypt, like the Exodus. This is going into the Exodus, man. All right, it's going to the Exodus. In fact, right around Halloween time. Let me see how many. Damn, when is Halloween? We don't celebrate that week and stuff, but I did the same. I went over this last year, man. Man, the Most High is who you should fear, man. All right. Esau, got us bugged out, man. Let's see when that Halloween is this Tuesday. I should have did the class today. I had to start reading this Wisdom of Solomon, man. All right. But verse 12, it says, for fear is nothing else but a betraying of succors, which reason offereth, man. Hold on. My phone it. Oh, here it is. Let's get some definitions real quick. Hey, if y'all I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all run across a word in the Bible and you're not sure what it means, Google that word. Don't just go over it, Google it, because it makes a great difference when you know what that one little word means. It makes the scripture mean something totally different, man, than what you thought. I looked this word up before. I looked it up before. Succor, okay. Aid, help. Succor is something that aids or helps something. Aids, help, assist, the comfort, ease, support, it's guidance. All right, something that helps. All right, so let's read that again. Verse 12, it says, for fear is nothing else but a betraying of succors, man, which reason offering. All right, it's the betraying of comfort, okay, of the help that the Most High gave you, which reasons offered, okay, and the expectation from within being less, okay, being less counted Salakia, counting the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. I'm gonna tell you, let me break this down. Let me break this down because I love this precept. Man, my daughter, she was in her room, right? She was in her room, and her closet door, it kind of like crept open a little bit. So she got up, she said, Daddy, my closet door just kind of opened a little bit. So what I did, okay, first of all, go and examine the situation. I go, and this hanger's jammed in her door. And when you close her door, it's barely closed because it's stuff all in the cracks of the door, if y'all know what I'm saying. I said, baby, that's because you got stuff jammed all in the door jam. So when you closed it, it was only a matter of time till it popped back open. So I'm going to read that again. Verse 13, it says, and the expectation from within being less, counted the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment, man. All right. You have to really think about what's having you in fear, and should I be fearful of this or of these things, right? All right. So anyways, let's move on. I just want to bring that one precept, man. Basically, that precept is also going to, man, don't just giving yourself a reason to be afraid, man. All right. Without, some people just give themselves all kind of reasons to be afraid, man. When all you got to do is open these scriptures and read and get the understanding and keep the commandments, man. All right. Let's move on. Let's get Nehemiah chapter 6 and verse 13 real quick. Nehemiah chapter 6 and verse 13. Con. Nehemiah chapter 6 and verse 13, y'all. Book of Nehemiah chapter 6 and verse 13. It read. Yeah, I like this one too. Therefore, he was hot. Let me start at verse 12. It says, and lo, I perceive that God had not sent him. I should go up some more. But I'm gonna start right here because we got more precepts like it. And lo, I perceive that God had not sent him, man. Because we could perceive somebody might act like that they from, like they with you, but the Most High give you discernment, man. You can get that in Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 4. Is that 4 and 12? Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12, man. The scriptures give you discernment, man. That's why it's good to stay in the spirit, man. Because when you know when somebody's is something not sitting right about a certain person, when you know that they're not of God, all right? Hebrews 4 and 12, okay? This is Nehemiah 6:13. It says, therefore, was he hired? Salakia, verse 12, it says, and lo, I perceived that God had not sent him, but that he pronounced this prophecy against me, that Tobiah and Sanballat had hired him. Therefore, was he hired that I should be afraid and do so in sin? Because it's a sin to be afraid, man. All right. People gonna come at you, man. People gonna come at you, and you can't be fearful, man. All right. It says, therefore, he was hired that I should be afraid and do so in sin. All right. So being in fear is a sin. All right. It says, and if you need to be in fear of the Most High God. Okay. And that they might have matter for an evil report, man. All right. That they might reproach me. All right. Verse 14 says, my God, think thou upon Tobiah and Sanballat according to these their works, and on the prophetess Noadiah and the rest of the prophets that would have put me in fear, man. Okay, so hey, y'all can't let people put y'all in fear. I'm gonna tell y'all some, it's always a work story, man. It's some stuff happened to me today. I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm constantly approached. It's this Edomite. I call him Doeg because he looked like Doeg the Edomite from Samuel, from the book of Samuel. He just looks like Doeg to me. I call his ass Doeg. All right. And he always send this damn Hamite after me. He'd come up to me, hey, why this and that, this and that. I'm like, oh shit. When I see him coming, I'm like, damn, here we go. Here we go. And they just won't stop, man. All right. We have to endure these things and not be fearful, man. All right. There's a lot of people the supervisor come around, you know, or just whatever, you know, when the fixture come in, you kind of fold, man. We can't fold. Now, don't move in a dumb way. All right, be wise about what you do. Don't get fired from your damn job. That's all that's what I'm telling you. All right, but we shouldn't be fearful of these people, man. All right, you can't let people just handle you any old kind of way, y'all. Straight up, man. All right, let's move to the next precept, though. Let's move to the next precept. Let's get Nehemiah chapter 4. Let's turn a few pages. Let's go back to chapter 4. Nehemiah chapter 4. And we're gonna start at verse 9, all right? Is that right? You know, we're gonna start at verse 7, man. Yeah, we're gonna start at verse 7. All right, Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 7, man. But it came to pass. Okay, and Nehemiah was doing the purge and Mede captivity. All right, this is when we were trying to build our kingdom back up, man. All right, y'all have to understand this. Just like right now, we're trying to build our kingdom back up. All right, it says Nehemiah 4 and 7 says, but it came to pass that when Sanballat and Tobiah and the Arabians and the Amorites and the Ashadites, Salakia, heard that the walls of Jerusalem were made up. Ashdodites, all right, heard that the walls of Jerusalem were made up and that the breaches began to be stopped. Then they were very wroth. So right now, we're building up our walls. We're like, hey, y'all, we Israelites. We're literally building up our kingdom within a kingdom, okay? We're putting the breaches in the walls. And these nations are wroth, man. All right? These nations are angry that we woke up to our nationality, man. All right? It's the same thing that's happening in the scriptures or happening now, man. All right? Verse 8, it says, and conspired all of them together to come and fight against Jerusalem and to hinder it, man. And that's what they do. Hey, they already fighting against us. Hey, things gonna get worse because eventually, hey, they always flagging us. You know, you can't use this word, you can't use that word, flagging our channel, man. So yeah, they're gonna do things to hinder us, man, and things are gonna get worse. You know, that's why the scriptures give you comfort, man. The Lord is letting you know what's happening or what's gonna happen, man. All right, and this goes into faith too, man. All right, this goes into faith, seeing how the Lord is gonna come through for our people. He's gonna come through for us the same way. All right. So like in verse 8, it says, and conspire all of them together to come and fight against Jerusalem and to hinder it. Nevertheless, we made our prayer unto God and set a watch against them, and set a watch against them day and night because of them, man. So we have to set watch against these nations, man. All right, we got to kind of keep our eyes open. All right. And Judah said, the strength of the bearers of burdens is decayed, and there is much rubbish, so that we are not able to build the wall. And our adversaries said, they should not know, neither see, till we come in the midst among them and slay them and cause the work to cease, man. All right, keep these things in mind, y'all. And it came to pass that when the Jews which dwelt by them came and said unto us 10 times. Hold on, let me get my other Bible, man. These words are just smiling at me. I was reading this earlier in my new Bible. Like, damn, I'm struggling to read this right now. It's like, yeah. Let me get the Nehemiah. It's like, yeah, that's better. I ain't tripping, man. All right. Where we stop at? Let's start at verse 11. It says, and our adversaries said, they shall not know, neither see, till we come in the midst among them and slay them and cause the work to cease. And it came to pass that when the Jews which dwelt by them came, they said unto us 10 times from all places, which ye shall return unto us, they would be upon you. Therefore said I in the lower places behind the wall and on the high places, I even set the people after their families with swords and spears and their bows. And I looked and I rose and said unto the nobles and to the rulers and to the rest of the people, be not ye afraid of them, man. All right. although some people might be more and mightier than us, all right, don't be afraid, man. We have the Most High on our side, man. All right, it says, remember the Lord, man. We tend to forget about the Lord, man. And that's why, man, a lot of these classes I do it for me, man. Well, I do it for my people, but it be stuff I be going through. And if I'm going through it, I know my brothers and my sisters out here going through it. So I want to just give exhortation to my brothers and all my sisters out here, man. All right. It says, be ye not afraid. Remember the Lord, man. When affliction's coming, man, remember the Lord, man. All right. What's that? The joy of the Lord is my strength. I think that's Joshua chapter 8, verse 10, man. Or that might be Nehemiah 8:10. The joy of the Lord is my strength, man. It says, be ye not afraid of them. Remember the Lord, which is great and terrible, man. Our Lord is great and terrible, man. Our Lord is terrible, man. You know, our Lord will mess something up, man. All right. And fight for your brethren, your sons and your daughters, your wives, and your houses. And it came to pass when our enemies heard it was known unto us, and God had brought their counsel to naught. You know, because all the counsel, the wicked counsel that these nations got against us, it's going to come to nothing, man. It's going to come to nothing, man. Keep that in mind. That we return all of us to the wall, everyone his work, man. So I can read that again. That we return all of us to the wall, everyone unto his work, man. All right. Don't let these devices that the enemies got hinder us from the work, man. We have to stand our ground just like Nehemiah stood his ground. Let the Lord fight for us, and then we're going to go back and keep building our walls, all right? We're going to go back, keep building up our nation, man. We have to complete the temple, man. All right? Let's get the next precept, though. Let's go to First Maccabees, man, chapter 13. Just a little quick precept. Yeah, we got one. I probably admit we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got like 4 precepts, about 5. We got about 5 more precepts, man. We only been on for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, First Maccabees chapter 13, man. 13, and we're gonna start at verse 1. It says, now when Simon heard that Tryphon had gathered together a great host to invade the land of Judea and destroy it, and saw that the people was in great trembling and fear, man. All right. Had our people shook, man. All right. He went up to Jerusalem and gathered the people together and gave them exhortation. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving my people exhortation. All right. Through these scriptures. All right. I'm pretty sure Simon was giving exhortation through these scriptures, man, and going back and showing them the accounts of our forefathers, man. All right. And I saw that the people was in great trembling and fear, and went up to Jerusalem and gathered the people together and gave them exhortation, saying, ye yourselves know what great things I and my brethren and my father's house have done for the laws and the sanctuary, the battles also and troubles which ye have seen, man. All right. I want to keep reading, but I'm not. All right. We can't be fearful, man. All right. Hey, that spirit of fear grows on other people, man. Man, that spirit will grow, and that's why we got to be. We have to be responsible in this truth, man. All right, we finna get precepts on that too, and we're gonna see how the Lord dealt with that. All right, let's go to Judges. Let's go to Judges. Damn, Salaki. What is that? Let's go to Judges chapter 7. I was tripping when I wrote this. Let's go to Judges chapter 7 and verse 1. Judges chapter 7. And we're going to start at verse 1. All right. And this is going into Gideon or Jerubbaal. All right. Judges chapter 7 and verse 1. I like this little passage, man. All right. Then Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people that were with him rose up early and pitched beside the well of Herod, so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them by the hill of Moreh in the valley. And the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many For hey, watch this. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this right. It says, verse 2, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, my own hand have saved me. So watch this, y'all. This has so much spiritual meaning. I read this earlier, man. This is twofold, man. All right, this is going to us today. That's why the Lord don't just give us a lot of stuff, because then we think that we did it, man. No, the Most High is what, man, we can have 1 million people, all right? And the Lord can put us against 10,000 people and we could be slaughtered, okay? It's the Lord that delivers us, man. So the Lord say, let me read that part again. It says, and the Lord said, verse 2, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give thee Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, my own hand have saved me. Because Israel wicked like that, man. Israel wicked like that. All right, man. That's a precept going into sorry, chapter 5 on down, 5 and 1 on down. I gotta write that little part down. Hold on. Judges. And I get a precept. Well, I'm a precept fiend, man. I gotta get that. Verse 2. Yeah. Let's start by that one. Okay, verse 3. It says, now therefore go. It says, therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. All right. And there return of the people 22,000 and remain 10,000. So 22,000 people left, man. 22,000 people of the army left. And it was only 10,000 left, but it was all plans of the Most High. But that just shows you all the people that were afraid. 22,000 people were afraid. Let me read that. It said, because the Lord didn't want all those people to go anyways. All right. Hey, you got to think about the 1/3 and the 2/3, man. All right. The Lord, there's only going to be a select few, man, of us that's going to make it. The 1/3, I mean, the 2/3 of Israel are afraid, man. They're afraid to come out of darkness, man. They afraid to take hold of their nationality and who they are, man. The Lord can't use them, man. And the Lord is going to take a small remnant of us, that 1/3. He's going to take that small remnant of us that are not afraid to conquer this earth, man. All right. This is going into the same thing, man. All right. The Lord like to show his strength in small numbers, man. Just to, that's how the Most High flex, man. All right. Let me read verse 3 again. It says, now therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever was fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. Because, man, that fear, it spreads, man. That spirit jump on people, man. That's a spirit, man. And it will jump on people, man. All right. Y'all that scared, go home, man. Get out of here, man. All right. And their return of the people, 22,000, and there remain 10,000, man. So what's the math on that? Hold on, because I'm a little slow. So it was ultimately, there was 32,000 people at first. All right, 22,000 left. It left 10,000 people, man. All right. Hey, that's straight going into how, like I said, 2/3 is really going to be sifted out. All right. And that's just, that's just how it is, man. The Lord ain't finna use everybody. Let's get the next precept, though. Brother Lamar say, my little sister is like that, clinging to Christianity with all her might, man. Hey, and that's how, because I'm going to tell you, it's some brothers and sisters in this truth that's still clinging to Christianity, man. All right. That's just how it is, man. Although it makes no sense. And then you can bring out the precepts and just, some of these scriptures are playing upon tables, and, Christians, and, they so brainwashed and so bewitched and beguiled, it's just, maybe one day the Lord will remove that veil off our eyes, brother. All right. I'm going to tell you, man, but the Lord ain't using everybody, man. All right, let's go to, what's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let me do this. Let's go ahead and go to Sirach 2, man, because we're coming to the end. We coming to the end of this thing. All right. We get Sirach 2, man. Let's not be fearful and faint-hearted in this truth, man. All right. Sirach chapter 2. You know what? I'm gonna start at verse 1. I'm gonna run through it, okay? I think I know this book by heart without even reading. I should. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. You came to this truth. Hey, shall you not receive good from the Lord and not evil? We just read that in Job, man. Prepare. The Lord said, prepare your soul for temptation. Prepare for your damn children might buck up on you out of the blue, get a spirit on, man. All kind of hell is going to break loose when you come into the truth. All right, this is not Christianity. All right. It says, set thy heart right and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble, man. All right, don't run away when trouble comes. All right, it says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, man. All right. Ecclesiastes 7:7 say, better is the beginning of a thing than the end thereof, man. The end of any process is always better, man. All right. Verse 4, it says, whatsoever is brought unto thee, take cheerfully and be patient without a change to a lower state, man. All right. This truth is about patience and having faith, man, that the Lord is going to come through for you and fight your battles, man. All right. Even when you in the lowest estate, man. All right. It said, and this is why. Because the Lord say, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. Because the Lord look at us like pure gold, man. All right, we can get that in Revelation chapter 3 and verse 18, but we ain't gonna go there. The Lord said, I buy thee gold tried in the fire, man. The Lord, man, we're the Lord's gold and his precious things, man. The apple of his eye. All right, and we're gold being tried in the fire. How did you try gold in the fire? All right, you put it in the furnace. When you put it there, the gold heats up. And all that dross and all those the different metals come out of it. You pull it out, you chip away all the bad stuff in the gold. You put it back in the furnace because you want to purify it more. You want it to be more shiny, and you pull it out of the furnace. You kind of chip all it. Then the Lord gonna throw you back in the furnace, man. Then he's gonna pull you out. Then he's gonna throw you back in the furnace, man. So y'all have to prepare your soul for temptation, man. Yeah, man. We at the end we're gonna be like pure gold, man. All right. So y'all have to understand these things. Let's not be fearful and faint-hearted, man. Verse 6, it says, believe in him and he will help thee. Order that way right and trust in him, man. Make sure you keeping the commandments. Like I say, faith without works is dead, man. We can have faith all day long, man. We have to make sure we order our way aright, making sure we walking on a righteous path, man, and not on the wicked path. It's easy for a brother, I'm going to tell you, because I've even done it. Thought I was walking on a righteous path, then realize, like, hold on, you have to examine yourself. All right, I'm like, hold on, that's a little off. Let me correct myself. Let me get back on pace, man. All right. It says, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order that way right and trust in him, man. Ye that fear the Lord will wait for his mercy and go not aside unless you fall. And that's why a lot of us fall in this truth. Okay. Because we don't wait on the Most High God. We fall and then we don't get back up. And next thing you know, we get sifted out. We somewhere way down the damn street, man. All right. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward should not fail, man. The Lord got you, man. All right. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see did any ever trusted the Lord and was confounded, man. And you can look at all the generations of old and look at our forefathers and our foremothers and see how the Lord was there for them. Okay. Or did any abide in his, it said, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Because you supposed to abide in his fear. His fear is keeping the commandments. That's how you show that you fear the Lord. Psalms 111 and verse 10 is a precept. All right. You fear the Lord when you keep his commandments. You have to abide in the commandments. You have to abide in his fear. Okay. It says, verse 10 again, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust to the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, man? All right, it's okay to call upon your father, man, just like your children call upon them. And you got your children as long as they being good, as long as they making good grades, as long as they cleaning up their room, as long as they doing all the commandments that you told your children to do. Make sure you cut that grade. You gave your children commandments you expect for them to walk therein, man. Same thing with like the Most High wants out of you. All right. Verse 11 says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and save it in times of affliction. The Lord saveth in times of affliction, man. But you have to wait on the Lord. Make sure that you keep in the commandments. Make sure you have works with your faith, man. And make sure your faith not wavering. But we're going to get in that to the next verse. It says, woe be to fearful hearts and fake hands, and the sinner that go up 2 ways, man. You kind of don't know what you want to do. As James 1:8 is another precept, being double-minded, unstable in all his ways. All right. It says, woe be to the fearful hearts and fake hands, and the sinner that go up 2 ways. All right. You kind of straddling the fence. All right. You hold on to this truth. You hold on to this world at the same time, man. You can't be going 2 ways, man. All right. You have to go the way that the Most High tell you to go. Verse 13, it says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted. All right. For he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended, man. You people that's faint-hearted, you don't believe in the Most High God, and you fearful. You always scared. You always scared all the damn time, man. All right. Hey, 2 Timothy 1:7, that one of the first precepts we brought out. The Lord didn't give us that spirit, man. All right. Now we are supposed to fear God, though. Okay. All right. Verse 13, read that again. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and wait, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. Man, we got to keep the commandments. If you love the Lord, you're going to keep his commandments. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, man. And all the Lord care about his commandment. That's well pleasing that we are obedient children keeping his commandments. And we're going to seek that, man. And they that love him shall be filled with the law. You see that? If we really love God, you're going to be filled with the commandments, okay? They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, man. Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men, man. Like if you read the book of Susanna, all right? She didn't fall into the hands of men, man. She didn't sin by letting those men threaten her, man. All right? Those damn, dudes are perverts, man. She didn't fall into the hands of men. She fell into the hands of the Most High. She kept the commandments, and the Lord delivered Susanna, man. If y'all ain't read that, go read it, man. All right. Verse 18, it says, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy, man. All right. Let's not be faint-hearted, man. All right. Last precept, y'all. Let's get 1 John chapter 4 and verse 18. 1 John chapter 4 and verse 18. Last precept. Last precept, y'all. Hey, man, let's make sure that we're not wavering in our faith, man. All right. Because how does that make the Lord feel like, damn, man, they really don't trust in me. I've been giving them the precepts. I mean, damn. I mean, I've already showed them that I've been there for them. So why this time? Why are they, it's like you. 1 John, let's say 1 John chapter 4 and verse 18. Come. So look at 1 John chapter 4 and verse 18. It reads, there is no fear in love. Let me read that again. There is no fear in love, man. All right. Man, keep the commandments, man. Love is the keeping of the commandments, man. All right. And it ain't no fear in it. The only thing you fearing is the Most High God. All right. If you walking in the commandments, you walking in love, you shouldn't be in fear of this damn world, man. Okay. Because there's no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. The more you walk in these commandments and you stay grounded in the scriptures, it's going to cast out fear. Then that spirit is going to come upon you. It come upon me. It comes upon everybody. But when that spirit come, you got to go to the scriptures, man. That's why I hope y'all been writing these precepts down, man. I went through the faith precepts first, and then I went to the fear precepts. You go to these precepts and you read these precepts and they give you comfort, man. It's going to cast out that damn fear demon, man. All right. It says, but perfect love, which is the commandments, casteth out fear, because fear hath torment, man. He that feareth is not made perfect in love, man. So if you in fear, you got to check yourself. All right, and you got to make sure you walking in these commandments, man, because you might be going off somewhere. A lot of people that's afraid because the wicked flee when none pursueth, man. That's what the scriptures say. All right, the wicked flee when nobody pursue it, man. All right, so you might be you all fearful all the time, man. It might be something you dealing with, man. All right, come, I'll praise to the Most High, brother Lamar. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the class, man. That's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed the class. I hope y'all were edified. All right, I just want to give our glory to the Most High God and just exalt the Lord's name to the fullest, man. All right, and I want to exhort my brothers and sisters out there, if y'all going through anything, man, don't be fearful. Make sure that you walking in the spirit. Make sure you keeping the commandments. Make sure you're not freaking off in the midst of the damn night and then complaining and crying while you going through stuff, man. All right. All right. We have to check our spirit, man. All right. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Brother Officer Yaakov, I don't know if you're still in here. I forgot to put the new page on the I don't know if Officer Yaakov put the new page on here. Because we got a new Battle Axe page. He didn't put it in there. Got a new comment. A new comment. Oh, that's Sister Mary. All praise to the Most High, Sister Mary Houston. All right. At the new channel. I was wondering when class gonna start. Yeah. Well, we don't really do class on the new channel. The new channel is just like a backup channel, but we're trying to get it built up. All right, just in case. You know what I'm saying? I think most camps have backup channels. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, man, Esau working this wicked devices, man. All right, and the famine of the word is coming and is like slowly turned up, man. I'll praise to the Most High. I'll praise to the Most High, man. Jaziel House of Chaziah. Jaziel House of Chaziah. I'll praise to the Most High. I'll praise to the Most High. Okay. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Help us to push this truth. All right, brother. I was waiting on somebody to put the link in there. I'll praise to the Most High. Soldier Donovan. He said, here's the link. So how you get the link? Did you put it in there? Praises, brother Lamar. I just be happy just to do the Lord's work, man. I get pleasure in pleasing the Most High and exalting the Most High name. But Donovan, he said, hey y'all, we kind of waiting on brother Donovan to put that link because we need all y'all to subscribe to the new Battle Axe page. I'm gonna give brother Donovan a few more seconds, but while he doing that, let's bring out the law because we are keepers of the law. We supposed to be keeping the commandments. All right. So at the every class, we always bring out a law. Okay. Esau can. Okay, come on. So our law, we're gonna bring out Exodus 14 to verse 14, man. Everybody should know this precept. Exodus 14 and verse 14. This is the law that I'm bringing out tonight. All praise to the Most High, man. All right. Salaki, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Y'all be patient with me. Just 1 second. I'm trying to see something. Damn. How we gonna do this? Because I really want to get that up there. You know what? Donovan said I already sent it. I don't know why it's not popping up. So, brother Donovan put it up there. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all tune into Sabbath class tomorrow. We try to start like right around 12 o'clock. Y'all make sure that y'all tune in, man. All right. Yeah, make sure that y'all tune in to class tomorrow, and we will have the new channel posted in the link. And if you just watch our classes all throughout the week, we have brothers posting the new channel in there. I got to make sure I get it set up on my stream board, okay? I have it, my badge, y'all. All right, let's bring the precept out. Let's go ahead and bring the precept out. Yeah, man, we got you. All right, we gonna, hey, like I say, just keep watching this, and we gonna post it. All right, I'm gonna make sure it's posted in Sabbath class tomorrow. Whatever Captain doing class tomorrow. Who doing class tomorrow? It might be Captain Jerubbaal doing class tomorrow. But whatever Captain do class, we're gonna make sure that we got that link posted, y'all, because we need everybody to subscribe to the new page. All right, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 14, and verse number 14. All right. It says, and you know what? Let me start at verse 13. All right, Exodus 14, we're going to start at verse 13. All right, and it reads, and Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace, man. All right, and the Lord mean that right now, man. That still, man, the Lord expect for you to hold your peace and let him fight for you right now. The Lord enjoys doing it. He enjoys, like I'm just saying this one thing. He enjoys when you at your lowest state. He just seeing if you're gonna let go, just like Job. Is he gonna let go of me, or is he gonna hold on? Then he just pull you out of that fire, man. All right. So that's the end of the class. Yeah, the brother Don said, "Hey, east side of done. Yeah, you sure right. Man, these Edomites, hey, they crafty. All right. So y'all enjoy y'all Sabbath. I hope y'all enjoyed the class, man. Y'all stay tuned. Sabbath class tomorrow morning, afternoon. Gonna start probably about like right around 12 o'clock. With that, I say Shabbat Shalom, Israel.